Brian Little.
Japan.
First, we'll start by opening our app. Once you open the app, you get your dashboard. Scrolling down, you can see that are available currently. Button to see where you're at as earnings are concerned for that week or that day. You can check out the individual reports on your rides. You can check your rating and other various information. Then you can go on the app and go online. The next important part is accepting rides. So let's go online and see how that process works. All right, so when you get a ride request in Uber, you'll see this screen and there's a countdown. Basically, when you're ready to accept the ride, you'll just press on the screen and then it'll accept that ride. It gives you navigation. So once you click to accept the ride and click the navigation, it'll give you directions to your rider. You'll just follow those navigations to get to the rider as soon as possible. Once you've reached the rider and the rider gets in, then you'll get this screen where you can start the trip. If the rider hasn't gotten in your car yet, there's a wait for ride. You also get cancellation and reasons to cancel. If you're ready to start the trip, you'll just click the start trip and slide it to the right to begin. On your maps, you'll see the location and the address. You can click navigate, and then that'll take you to your navigation. Once the navigation is up, you'll just drive your rider to their location, being sure to drive as smoothly as possible. Also, it's encouraged that you might have other amenities in your car for the rider, maybe bottles of water, candy, gum, mints, things like that, or even phone chargers. Having any of those things isn't required, but if you do have those, it could lead to you getting a nice tip at the end of your ride. So once you reach your destination, you'll just hit complete trip, and then you'll rate your rider, and that's it. You just completed your first Uber. Now on to Lyft. And Lyft pretty much works the exact same way. You'll go to your phone app, click on the Lyft driver app to open it. Once it loads, you'll get your map of the current location, and you'll see some on-screen options. You can click on yourself to open your dashboard. This takes you to the Lyft driver dashboard website on your internet browser. Here you can find a lot more information about yourself as a driver, power driver bonus, and the things you have to do to get those bonuses. You also see peak hours and where you'll get more money for your rides. You can see your earnings for the day. You can see where you're at on your driver bonus. All right, so now let's see what an actual ride looks like in the app. So when you go online, you'll receive your ride requests. They look like this. Similar to Uber, you'll have this countdown circle with your driver's name and their rating. When you're ready to accept that ride, you just click on the rider, and then that'll accept the ride request. You'll have navigation options to get to that rider. In the top of your screen, you also have their address there. If you click on the rider, you'll get options like to call the rider or to show the way bill, which is basically a breakdown of what they're being charged and how much you're getting paid. You also have help options, and you'll have the ability to cancel the ride for whatever reason. All right, so once we've reached our rider, we can click tap to arrive, and then once they get in the car, we can pick up our rider by clicking that button to pick up John. Then we get our navigation to the rider, and you'll see the tap to drop off at the bottom of the screen. So once we reach the rider's destination, which will be located the address at the top of the screen, we'll just click confirm drop off or to drop off that rider. Then we can rate that rider according to how good of a passenger they were. If they were 5 stars, we can put 5 stars. If there were issues with the ride, then we can maybe give them 2 stars and then notate that in the notes section located here. And that's pretty much it. That's how you use the app. It's pretty simple, pretty intuitive. If you use Uber, it's pretty similar to Lyft and vice versa. I like both apps. Don't really have a preference one over the other. They're both good if you want to make a little bit of extra money. And I've had good experience with both apps. And there you have it. Just a quick overview on how to use Uber and Lyft driving apps. Have fun, safe driving, peace.